Okay, guys, so I drove by a yard sale today and I seen this motor in the corner. Nobody even want to touch it because it's just so dirty. And the guy selling it is telling me the story about this motor was still functioning a couple years ago and has been on the sailboat. That's to use it. They use it to push it off the dock, or when it's docking, they want to use it. It was still running in couple years ago. So, but since then, it's getting very hard to start, and so they just take it off the boat and put it in the side of the yard, put it in the yard, and until now, and it's real dirty. So, I give it a quick test on site. You know, the cord, I can pull it. It feel like have compression, and when I pull it, the propeller also spins. So seems to be, it's nothing ceased, but we don't have a tool at a time to test the spark plug to see if that have any spark. So that's the only thing I'm concerned. The other thing is this motor is pretty rusty and the tank inside. Let's see if I can show you this. I guess, because the tank was dry for the last couple of years, so it might be the problem. But all in all, the exterior condition seems to be fine, except some ding and dang here and there a little bit. It's not really that serious. So, I paid $40 for it. I don't know if this is a reasonable price or not, but he was asking for higher, but $40 is really what I want. My goal is, if I can get to running, I can use this motor to on some river, or go into Half Moon Bay, or go into the Delta. I'm not sure. This is a new project. I do intend to get a restore, and today I just took this back, so let's see if we can get a spark out of the spark plug first. Now, I don't have any experience fixing any outboard motor, gas power outboard motor. This type 2-stroke air-cooled motor, I only have experience with a lawnmower. So I don't know how far I can go. I don't know if I can get this completely functioning or not, but we'll see. Oh, by the way, I did some search before making this video. Looks like this motor does not have gear. It will not go reverse or go neutral also, so when it starts it will just run. But anyway, it's a nice little motor, very lightweight, by the way, very small, compact, for 5 horsepower. So we'll see, right? So today, let's see if we can get a spark. If we can get a spark, then good news. And the next step, I think I want to clean it up, do a little bit more research before I try to start it. Okay, let's test the spark first. Okay, let's take the spark plug out. It's not particularly tight, easily spin out. So that's the spark plug. Seems okay, not particularly dirty or ugly. Or let's try this out. Let's see if we have spark or not. By the way, when the first time I working on a lawnmower engine a long time ago, I used to just hold it. The first time I take the spark plug out, I try to see that's the spark. I hold it like this, and then I pull. Of course, it's not going to have any spark, because this thing needs to ground to the chassis. So I have to find a services that maybe this will work. away from your finger. I don't want to touch that. Anyway, that's just a joke. So I'm sure most of you know it already, but I learned in a stupid way. But let's see if we have any spark with this guy at all. Okay, come on. No. Let's see that again. I can feel some joke of electricity pass through my finger, by the way. Oh, that's spark. That's spark. Oh, I didn't scratch it. Well, that's the good news. Actually, it has spark. Cool. Okay, guys, so I've done with a rough cleaning. Mainly just use WD-40 and a rag to clean up the exterior, all the paint, the surfaces, and some carburetor spray on the carb and try to clean up the exterior dirt, and I'll checking on the fuel line and the filter and all this thing. So let's do a quick rundown and see what we have in here and what kind of job is lining up for us. So the fuel cap, see that the gasket is broken, but I don't think this is original fuel cap anyway, so I might have to replace it or find another gasket. Obviously the next one of the job is another job is the rusty can. That is definitely need to be cleaned at some point before I can use it. The starter cord is kind of old. We'll definitely need to replace that. That's easy. Some label is kind of peeling. We'll have to get some JB Weld and whatever to epoxy and stick them together. The fuel line seems to be good, except I don't know. I might just go ahead and just change it. It's not expensive anyway. The filter, and definitely gonna add some clamp there to secure it. The carburetor definitely need to remove and to do a deep clean, cleaning it up well. The other thing is this little gasket in here will need to be replaced at some point, but will probably later. So these white stuff in here, it looks like some kind of salt or something. I tried to scrub it out, it just will not go. So I will probably try hot water next when I get the motor started running. And overall, the condition of this little motor is pretty good. It's very decent, actually. You think about it, this is 46 years old, from 1971. Some paint will need to be touched up. I have no plan to, powder. We paint the whole unit. I'm just gonna be touching up for it. I think the paint is good, still good actually. These are probably original paint. The reason I say that, I believe, you see the thread is also coated, and that's really nice. So coming down here, let's take a look at the low unit. Let me just erase it here. Let's not worry about the fuel cap. I was doing some research. I know that there's an impeller inside to suck up the water to cool off the exhaust, so we'll probably have to do some checking on that. Now the lower unit have gear oil that need to be checked before I start the motor. I better check to make sure they have gear oil inside, and I hope the impeller still work. Otherwise I'll have to open up the low unit to have it replaced. That'll be a little bit bigger job, because I also have to replace all the gasket and seal as well. So all in all, I think the condition of this little motor is pretty good for its age. I'm pretty confident that I can get it started. It's just a matter of how much money that I put into get all the parts and how much time I have to go in to get it repaired. But let's see how well it runs first. So the next step, definitely check the gear, lower gear oil, and get some fuel, mix some 2-cycle fuel, put a few drop through the spark plug and see if that will run. If it run, great. Then the next step will be cleaning the carb, and then change the fuel line, do something about the rusting of this gas can. That will do it, and just do some touch up and probably look for some this kind of oak. See if I can find some paint to match the color of this thing. So that's it. Do you leave me some comment if you have some more information about this little outboard motor? Please let me know. And I'm actually looking for a manual. I don't know where I can find one. But anyway, if I don't have one, I don't have one. I'm still gonna move on. Today's getting late, so I'm not gonna do more stuff, and the coming week will be probably busy. I'll find some time to change the oil and all this, and post another update for you guys. Okay, thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe if you have not done so. That will help support me. I will definitely put out more interesting video for you guys. Thank you.